All right now. What's up, world? How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? This your boy, God, you know what I'm saying? And this song that I'm finna play right here, you know what I'm saying? It's by KC and the Sunshine Band. It's a love song from God, you know what I'm saying, to the world, you know what I'm saying? From God to the world, from KC and the Sunshine Band. And the way we got that way, you know what I'm saying? Because Adam always watched Horse Cartwright, you know what I'm saying? Bonanza, Gunsmoke. He always watched Lil Joe and Horse Cartwright, you know what I'm saying? Adam West, you know what I'm saying? He always watched all the movies, you know what I'm saying? And he planted rice and worked in the rice field all the way through his first life. And he was a chemist, welder, the best welder, and metal caster, and metal arc lemon. You know what I'm saying? When he played basketball. But he was Dr. J, man. But KC and the Sunshine Band got their name, you know what I'm saying? Because of King Casey, which was Enoch Casey. King Casey. Enoch Casey. And it's a big story about my family, but I ain't gonna go into it. I'm Cassius Clay. Enoch and Rosalie, Yo Rosa Parks. You know what I'm saying? Bubba Parks, Red Fox, little sister. You know what I'm saying? Rosalie Casey. You know what I'm saying? It was a big thing when Enoch, Uncle Junior, left Aunt Q. And when he left Aunt Q, you know what I'm saying, it made Quentin and Willie Ray mad. You know what I'm saying? And Quentin and Willie Ray was Uncle Enoch's, sons. But then he got, Vernon Clay, you know what I'm saying, out of the deal, you know what I'm saying? Aunt Rosalie had Vernon Clay. And Vernon Clay and Uncle Junior had Adam, and Adam was Muhammad Ali. Cassius Clay. That's who Adam was. You wouldn't know it because Adam talked just like Rosalie. He don't talk like Uncle Junior, which he kind of think he do, but when he gets to talking like Craze and Leonard and Nine Rock, you know what I'm saying, he gets talking like Uncle Peck. But really he Uncle Peck's brother-in-law, you know what I'm saying? And he was Cassius Clay, you know what I'm saying? Clay baby, what they called it. And then, when I come up through the first, second, and third generation, I was cool with that. But then, when I started having children, I had a little girl named Casey. And I remember one time me and her mama had not an argument. We didn't have no argument about it. But my kids asked me, where did Casey get the name from? Because I do remember they mama, saying she got the name Casey because Adam said name of Casey. But she said, we're not going to make it with no C because she didn't want it to be the last name of our real family because they mama Johnson and I'm a Jackson. But then Johnson and Jackson came together and became Casey because Mama D and Mama D and Mama Lucy, was Casey. And we was kin to the Jones and Johnson. So we ended up being kin. But the way I really came up with the name Casey is because Kathy, my sister, and Annie was Kathy with a K. And my sister, Kathy Wright, was Kathy with a C. And then my white best friend and family was Troy Hatchett. And his sister name was Casey Hatchett with a K. So when Nita gave birth to Casey, and I named her Casey, I switched it and named her Casey with a K because it was already, our name was Casey with a C. So I named her King Casey. You know what I'm saying? And so when she started having kids, she dated white guys. She loved her black family too, but she got along more with white guys because I taught my kids how to get nerds. So it wasn't a white and black thing to me. I wanted my kids to get people who were nerds in the books, smart. Like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, the God is use the math use, of course. And then mark it down, you know what I'm saying? And then if they get a little too hot, fever, 105, then, either test it if it's too hot or if it's too cold. If it's too cold, temperature too cold, then, they could, freeze to death. But always check the spirit, though. See if it's hot or cold. You know what I'm saying? God or the devil. Judging and accusing, gossip and slander, sabotage, or healthy, heavenly communication. So you got to test that gossip, because they call it gospel, but it's really ghost spells and gossip. And so you test it and see if it's lukewarm or not. And then you mark it down, Luke, join, not John, but join. But John is in the book because women to the government is prostitutes. The government of the United States don't look at a woman as a woman. They look at a woman as a prostitute. You know what I'm saying? Especially the opposite race in women. If your wife can't do nothing with them, then your wife won't get the job. In some cases, that's the way it used to be. But this is an old song from God, you know what I'm saying, from King Casey and Casey and the Sunshine Band, because that's all I got now is God knows I love them just like I love the family that I was in, because I'm a black man. I love being black. But I love that God used me and my family to bring in ivory, ebony and ivory. That's weird. KC and the Sunshine Band. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Please don't go. And then they got bloody hands on the, video. I don't understand that. The devil always got fuck shit up. This is a good song, man. This is a song I'd be listening to if I was 6, 7, 8 years old in the rice field in 1978. Getting off the tractor, stepping on all that hard ass dirt, tilled up so we can plant rice. Love you so, it's God, you know what I'm saying? I want you to know that I'm gonna miss your love the minute you walk out that door. That was God saying to y'all, cause I'm the only I am. And I told you God was I am. That was His name. So if I am here, call you am, who did you add? You know what I'm saying? Your name not Adam, mine is God said, I am everybody. How can it be? Everybody knows one dream come true. Because am is love. Make love. You know how to add yourself. If Nicodemus asked, how can a man come out of his mother's womb and say, a man can't come out of his mother's womb and say, but a man's daughter can have a man come come out of her womb for the first time. But he'll be in the world again as his daughter's son. Now that's how and make love because God is love. The love we make are the children of God. Amen. Tailor-made for you. So, I want you to know that I'm gonna miss your love. The minute you walk out that door, please don't go. Don't go. And now we got car gear with our air conditioning, car gear, thank you for coming to Jackson. And a part of Casey and the Sunshine Band. And I don't know what name this next grandson she's been having, what I'm saying? We always got heaven from our granddaughter. I don't know what Casey and the Sunshine Band. They say yeah, but I don't like it. And take it away and like you God or somebody. So you can't say yellow. Please don't go. I ain't gonna say don't go because y'all ain't never seen me. Y'all still waiting on Jesus to come. All you gotta do is go to a mirror and look at it and say, I am. And top it off with G-O-D. You don't even tell yourself you God because don't nobody really know am but me.
So, hey there, unicorn. I'm Lisa Nichols, and I'm here to make you a deal.
Lisa Nichols, change this commercial because it's getting sickening. It's been on too many goddamn times. It's only on black channels. So please, Miss Nichols, go somewhere else with that shit. Like Kathy coming outside in Pulaski, waiting on Freddie to come back as Prince. It'd be Purple Rain. Now you gonna teach somebody to take the mark of the beast, which is money. It ain't gonna accept no money from nobody. No God, not no devil. She asking who his am is to his eye. But I don't know. Y'all might. If you know what happened to me, you might know the devil. The minute you walk out that door, and that's James right there. You know what I'm saying? Lay low, hit a little low, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. They begging God not to go because God was threatening them back in 79. We fussed back and forth as Muhammad Ali, Malcolm X. And then when they got John F. Kennedy, I said, man, I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying, go somewhere else and listen. You know what I'm saying? Here goes Joe Lane. This Patrick Franklin, which is Michael Jordan's big sister right here, but she don't know it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even think Patrick know he really Michael Jordan. I don't even think. I know Patrick really know because him and Robert came on my motherfucking job as Shaq and Patrick Franklin. They came on my motherfucking job, Uncle Pete. They came to Phillips. Patrick and Robert. Robert came all the time as a safety man, technician. But Patrick came as safety. He went to safety after he retired, after I died. So I ain't gonna sit up there and play with y'all no more. At all. Shit. this Joe.
Welcome
Lane
everybody.
right
How y'all doing?
now.
Be sure to like,
Joe Lane,
follow,
my
share,
sister.
and subscribe
And
to
I
the
can
channel.
tell she know Patrick, cause
all right, we're going to talk
we
about
got
these messages, y'all.
I
Love
know
light to
some people might
everybody.
not
This
have
may
no
not
money.
apply, so read the title.
Goddamn
Okay.
Patrick and
Thank
Sarge
you all for
Thompson
being
and Adam
supportive.
Jackson and Robert Franklin.
But we're going
and
to talk
all
about
of
this
us,
message.
Jimmy
We having
Ray
a dust
and all
storm
of
right
us,
now.
Sam Pinckney and all of us. We
So,
got money. I don't know all
y'all might
y'all
hear some
family, 'cause
thunder
white
and
people really
lightning
don't know
going
their
on
family. They
in the
don't even
background.
have family reunions.
That's because we having a
white
dust storm and a
family
thunderstorm at the same
without
time.
being plantational.
All right, let's get to this message, my love. Thank you all for being supportive. Read the title. This may not apply to everybody. This is a general message. General, okay? So take what applies to you and leave the rest, my darlings.
30 of days.
All right, the website is on here. I need y'all to go to the website. And it's right here in the description box, and it's right in the live chat, and it's right on the links. I need y'all to go to the website, order something, book a reading, support the website, guys. You need to be ready to change your life. So if you want to work on your situation or you need clarification,
Amy and all that shit.
It's time to work on your situation. Whatever it is you want to work on, we offer spiritual supplies, we offer spiritual resources, we offer spiritual readings on the website. It's a one-stop shop. Go see it for yourself. Chosenone.com. CHOZINHWAN.com.
Who do we pay? We got all this knowledge that we don't know if it's God's or not, or we gotta guess it from you.
901-209-1260. It's only if you're scheduling a reading or want to work on your situation and change your life.
Who is who?
Okay.
In this world, man. Because like she just be talking. It ain't like a regular voodoo person, you know what I'm saying? But they talk in regular language. It ain't done this. Like Toot Mama grandmother used to do on the goddamn porch. You know what I'm saying? When I made Lil Wayne. Shit. There go Mama them. There go Mama in Jakarta. See?
Now, who don't like what I get? If I want to get what I'm going to get, I'm going to get it. I'm getting something healthy. And something I'm tired of McDonald's. Give a damn.
That's probably one of my son's car. Mama back in the 80s.
You understand me?
Mama
You're not spending your money. Oh, you better understand. I'm spending mine.
Car probably shy.
Do you understand that? You want to stop being grown and disrespectful. You ain't working nowhere, paying no bills. You ain't putting no food on no table. I'm buying what I want. We not going to eat McDonald's every day. Do you understand that? Now stop thinking we're going to eat McDonald's every day. Because it ain't what we're going to do. Now, what? It ain't take better.
You can't over there.
McDonald's better. It ain't better. You think it is.
You don't be fussing with your grandmother and your mama, man. You don't be fussing with your mama.
Okay, you going to eat what I buy. And watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Now, watch your mouth. I'm going to tell you that now.
And we be shamed when mamas do it.
I'm going to get what I want to get for y'all to eat. You're going to stop playing with me and disrespecting me. She ain't complaining. You happy with what I'm getting? You want McDonald's, you don't care what I get. Thank you. Man, respect that. I gotta feed y'all. You ain't buying this. McDonald's ain't, I'm tired of McDonald's. Don't take your ass somewhere if I get on your ass. Going on. You don't run nothing but your mouth. Now stay right there.
God damn. That's a
stay right there.
Because
I'm giving y'all this.
What y'all want to do today? For me, man, I came up as a grandson, Mama did.
This is good shit right here.
Never fussed
eat this damn
for
McDonald's.
wanting to eat McDonald's.
Now, who don't like what I get? If I want to get what I'm going to get, I'm getting something healthy.
I wasn't no gravy
I'm
man
tired of
back
McDonald's.
then. Damn sure wasn't no OBEs and egg
McDonald's. You ain't getting that. You going to get what I buy. You understand me? You're not spending your money. Oh, you better understand.
And that's why I wanted my sister-in-law's name, niece's name, Picky, because I was picky. Peck was picky, man. Peck was picky, man. Peck was going to eat what you cook, especially because you not Peck, so he don't eat what everybody cook. He don't eat after nobody. He drink after it. To one of them used to make me mad. It was funny to them. They used to get my soda water, drink out of it, and then wait till I say, you could have it, because that's what I always said. If they drink out of my stuff, you could have it. Yeah, that's what they waiting on. That's why they came and stole my drink and drinked out of it and let me see them, because I was going to say, you could have it. I wasn't going to drink after nobody. till Jakai was born. And he asked me for something. I couldn't say no. And even if he slobbed, I had to go on drink it and suck up the slob, you know what I'm saying, and spit. And then when they cry, when babies cry, God, Adam always swallow their tears. I eat baby tears. I swallow their tears. Especially my kids when they would do it. But then when they started having kids, I started doing that same thing and turning to God. You know what I'm saying? And kept having kids. Shit, J.J. Evans became J.J. Davis. I almost had J.J. Caesar. You know what I'm saying? And Adrian Caesar again. I got Lockie, Lump, Bougie. That's Lump. You know what I'm saying? Darian Lockie. You know what I'm saying? And that's Mike Epps. And goddamn Erskine. You know what I'm saying? Erskine. It's really Erskine, but I ain't gonna say Rumpelstiltskin no more. You know what I'm saying? Erskine. And I'm
with Monday.com's intuitive work management platform,
like
you have the power. Not IT, not admins. You're in charge. So you can tailor work exactly how you love to do it. For example, you can add custom fields and choose how you like to do your work without needing help from IT.
Like Archie. You know what I'm saying? Archie man. Come on now. Archie man. Archie man.
Hello,
with my big old microphone.
to my channel.
Turn into the Ultra man.
Thank you guys
big
so
old
much for your
magnesium metal ass machine.
I truly
And I built
appreciate
them
them.
motherfuckers until
You guys,
1998. Then they
Please
made
keep
me
in
build them
mind that this is a
motherfuckers
general
till
reading.
2000.
So the messages may or may not resonate.
18.
Take the ones that resonate through your
50.
personal situations and leave the
And
rest.
the last spaceship I
Overall
built,
energy
I
for
watched the
the
goddamn sun eclipse, and then NASA sent the goddamn space shuttle up that I just had got off the top of and out of and built. And the motherfucker blew up with a black lady. I said, damn, dog. Motherfucker blew up. Right after I took my wedding in.
Hard troubles are coming in when it comes to a contract.
For free. They got seated.
Somebody who made maybe under the new
because I had a welding. Shit.
Or due to somebody's contract, troubles are coming in. Due to somebody's contract, due to what somebody manifested around the new moon or the full moon or whatever.
All day. Whether it's 4-inch.
A chapter is now over. Something is in God's hands now that people are awakening to what an emperor did, or what an emperor or boss did.
Or carbon steel.
They know they were in their ego.
Precious metal because you got.
That's why something is over. All right, patience is needed to be fair. All right, something is going to be balanced out for you guys.
Patience is needed to be fair.
Like somebody has to be fair now.
Yeah, because I can't get rid of all evil in 1 year because the animals take over the world. Because there's more evil people that's walking around than evil people that got put in the ground.
It's the Chariot. Somebody could be aware.
There's more people buried
that someone
walking around
rich lady
talking in school.
Maybe somebody is hoping a message reaches a rich lady. Yeah.
Because just think of everybody getting to live 2,025 years.
That's about that
and all y'all did.
Somebody's in going now. Something's changing now. Somebody's
on Adam and all them other names that live 830.
Okay.
You know, this and that. But Enoch had 365.
Somebody's aware about a letter, a message, text message,
every time 365 come around,
notifications,
it's like
alert, information. Could have came to somebody.
You know,
or somebody's hoping that somebody gets some sort of information. Something reaches someone soon.
365 years.
Where they was hoping that something would reach somebody. But now they got car troubles. Or they got troubles coming in before troubles came in. Somebody hoping that somebody get this message before some sort of car troubles happen or some troubles come towards them.
If I could go home to that lady every day, I would have to listen
this
to her.
This could be about somebody that was working together with someone.
She had the money she needed, and I had the truck I needed. She'll have the truck.
We got calling for help, needing backup. Somebody's very angry. Somebody's calling for help, or somebody mad that somebody didn't call for help, or what? Because you can't go back to yesterday. Somebody could be calling for help. They need backup. Somebody's very angry.
I'm talking to the whole world though.
Because it's a spreading condition, so you can't go back to yesterday. Somebody.
I'm talking to me. I'm not gonna say I ain't, because I am talking to the man. And they don't know what I am here. It's a shame, man, because I'm telling the truth. And I ain't supposed to be telling the truth on that. Man, didn't nobody know who God was the first, second, and third time, man.
Okay. What is this, Holy Spirit?
And Michael Jordan and Shaq came off that court after it was over, and they know they robbed him.
Your ancestral wisdom, your magical inheritance.
Shaq,
has the knowledge
you know what I'm saying? Robert,
or somebody trying to find out about your ancestors.
Patrick,
or something like that. Your magical inheritance, something about your inheritance. Somebody could be educating themselves on
Stevie,
somebody's ancestors.
Look just like he could be John Amos, Stevie Franklin. Look like he
maybe that's
could
how
be John
somebody
Amos.
knows you're original or you're authentic.
Just like Adam is. You know what I'm saying? You can be sure man and brother. Joby too. The way my family is, Joby too.
All right, we got unexpected ending, a sudden change. When somebody went to, you guys find out knowledge about
Mr. Bubba,
someone's ancestor, something suddenly changed. I want to be clean. Declaring your freedom. You passed a test. Somebody, because you found the lesson in something, you will recover. Somebody feels blocked now. Asking now that, they feel blocked from asking for forgiveness.
My sister-in-law,
once you discover something,
said, don't get lost no more.
Wow, look at this. 94% of people believe company culture is important to an organization's success.
Like the people
frankly, I have no idea what the other 6%.
When you deny God, God don't get lost. Y'all get lost.
Or this is you.
When people deny God, God leave the body.
And you're like right there.
Especially when you get to be in thugs and gangs and shit like that.
And you're going to pass the test here, whatever test this is.
Get to killing people. Man,
and you will recover, finding the purpose in something, find the lesson in this. Why did somebody try to come back to restrict someone?
The Indians, the only one know how to use that.
Somebody is curious.
Keep the music going for the family.
Or why is somebody trying to come back after blocking you from something or what?
Indian flute meditation.
Somebody want to know why you are recovering from being restricted as well.
Gangster rap.
How did you gain forgiveness? They're curious.
You don't need to.
How did your ancestors forgive you for something? They're curious.
Basketball, football, and
or how did ancestors forgive somebody? Somebody's curious about how all of this happening.
You need to be thinking about
because somebody did whatever somebody did. They educated themselves on your magical inheritance before something. They did something.
35-year-old.
When they did that, it was a sudden shift instead, and you actually passed the test.
So, you know what I'm saying? Me at 59,
I guess
I gotta
when they educated themselves on your ancestors, they understand why there was a sudden shift. And you passed some sort of test because you found the lesson in something.
And doing these.
And you could have recovered from being restricted. And got forgiveness.
Raises.
And somebody feel like this is crazy, this is wild or something. I don't know.
If you triceps right.
Yeah, but somebody could have been wishing. Maybe somebody wish somebody grow up and keep their temper. Maybe somebody is wishing that somebody stop being so immature about something. This could be somebody that somebody is connected to. The person that's questioning all of these things. Why are you passing these tests? How did you become free? How blah 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 blah. How did you recover? Stuff like this. Like, how did you get forgiveness from your ancestors or whatever this is? It's like somebody that want to give you karma or hope you're getting karma for something, but you got forgiveness instead. And they like, how is that possible? And it's like you found a lesson in something. That's how you were able to declare your freedom, because you found the lesson. Okay? So you're being rewarded. All right? It's like all of a sudden your ancestors are shifting something because you found the lesson. You passed the test. Confirmation. They're going to shift something because you passed the test. It's like, they were hoping troubles would be coming into you. Maybe your ancestors had the knowledge that somebody tried to cause you a sudden shift, but they like, no, you passed the test already. You learned the lesson in something. Like, no, you can't do that. So somebody could be angry. So this person, meaning, like when somebody gets in trouble for something, you don't be on punishment forever. You definitely get to move forward or something like that. And somebody was like, how is that possible? Like, somebody may have wanted you, to check or something like that. And that's like that the crime doesn't fit the bill or the petition somebody was trying to put out. They like, that don't even make sense. But what we will do is, and if you find the lesson in something, then, like, it's like, well, shit, they passed. Like, so we get to let them go. And it's like somebody like, what? How is that possible? So no further action is needed. No further action, that's what I'm hearing, is needed. No further action will be taken in a situation. Okay? And somebody just wish somebody just grow up and stop getting mad at everything that happens when it come to you. This could be somebody like in they're mad because you're recovering. They're mad because you found the lesson. That's why something is working for you. Somebody wanted you down in the dirt or something like that. Yeah, it's like somebody wants to hold your feet to the fire energy, right? Like, oh no, like you gotta, like hang you at the damn stake type of energy. Like, this is like, but somebody's like, we're all different here. Everybody's a little different, okay? Maybe because something they could have did, they didn't get that type of leniency. Well, they didn't learn a lesson, especially not in time. Okay? That's the energy. Yeah. And it's like, let them have a prize. We all must have prizes. Trying to please everybody. They can't please everybody. Wow. When it comes to the spiritual realm, it's like everybody not gonna like what you got going on, or everybody not gonna like, something like, so we can't, because you're the such and such, we can't cater to that just because you are something.
Are you ready to sell your house? I will buy it. You can get a cash offer in 24 hours or less, no matter what condition it's in. If you're thinking about selling for any reason, click the button below this video to find out if my offer works for you. We make the selling process fast and easy. No agents, no...
Or you have some sort of title or whatever this is. This is like, somebody's ancestors like, no. Okay? Find a lesson in the things and then move on. All right? So that you can grow, heal, and evolve. And that's what's happening right now. The ancestors are like, okay, you learned the lesson. All right, now, like, you figured it out, like how something happened, which you should have did differently before you did blah, 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 because, right? And they like, okay, all right. They just wanted to see if you was paying attention. All right? Something like that. Nah, whatever this is going to make you stronger. All right? Maybe somebody is mad about you being stronger. And it's a sad embrace for this person. Yeah, because maybe this was like a foolproof plan they had. Okay, when it came to you. But it's like, now debt is paid. Whatever debt somebody said you had or karma that they said you had to pay back, it was paid. That's what the universe is saying. They're like, that is paid. Especially for whoever you are. All right. Yeah, you're having a new beginning. And this new beginning is something you're going to be stronger this time. All right. Whatever way this is. Mentally, emotionally, physically. Maybe this is even strengthening your foundation, your root, your home. Spirit, divine spirit, what is the message right now? We got choices and their consequences. And it came out crossing. Okay, maybe somebody thought that they wouldn't get no consequences for what they did to y'all. Or something like that. Yeah, they had an unexpected visitor. They're like, no. Everybody gotta learn. Even if no matter if you are the victim or the person that's actually doing something, everybody has a lesson to learn here. Somebody had an unexpected visitor. Choices and the consequences of an unexpected visitor. So you didn't know something about somebody, but they knew something about you. They showed up with this type of energy, like whatever this is. And it's like, okay, they chose to do something, all right? And for you guys, for something, like when it came out crossing in my mind's eye, I'm seeing it like you didn't do something by choice. And that was unexpected. Like they thought you did something on purpose, or somebody thought you had a choice in a situation and you didn't. Whatever that means, okay? Because somebody did do something on purpose, but you didn't even have a choice about something. Whatever that is, because this is unexpected. But choices and their consequences to an unexpected visitor. Due to the choices somebody made, they have consequences. Yeah. Something about a sacred contract. Okay? This could even be a petition. How teachable are you? Hollow bones. Did you learn what you needed to learn when it came to this sacred contract? You're supposed to learn a lot of lessons here. Okay, we mentioned this yesterday. How teachable are you? Did you learn the lesson of how to repair the body, mind, and spirit? On your contract, in order for you to learn certain lessons, and it's so crazy that it be like this, but on our contracts, there's certain lessons on our contracts that has to get us into deeper parts of our Akashic library. And if we don't have no reason to fix it, then it's no reason for us to even look at it, right? So how the universe is working is, I guess, making scenarios so that you have to get deep into your Akashic library.
How long before I see results with Tai Chi?
Day 3, you'll feel your energy. Day 7, your eyes will change. Day 28, you will become unrecognizable.
3 reasons to start Tai Chi workout this summer. In 1 week, you'll see your energy. In 2 weeks, you'll feel your breath. In 3 weeks, you'll have energy and your wife won't believe your results. Here is the personalized plan of short Tai Chi workouts tailored for beginners over 50. It takes just 7 minutes per day. Beginner friendly and requires no equipment. You can work out anytime, anywhere. Just open the app and follow along.
Do this to raise your credit score fast? Have you seen this guy before? The guy that says,
paying your bills on time raises your credit score, right? Wrong.
Well, you might want to listen to this. If you're one of the 153 million Americans with a credit score below 720, it's probably because you haven't seen this 5-minute credit trick. This makes scores pop in minutes. People who want to raise their credit score need to stop falling for these 3 major credit lies and use this 5-minute trick instead. In days, you'll find yourself soaring right through this secret loophole in the credit system where you can watch in amazement as your scores go to the moon. How?
Top experts from Harvard Law School revealed a shocking discovery while studying consumer protection laws. These legal experts were stunned to find that all low credit scores stem from one of 3 lies being told by the big banks and credit bureaus.
Pop quiz. What's the fastest way to raise your credit score? Is it A, pay your bills on time, B, hire a credit repair agency, C, remove inquiries, or D, none of the above?
You see, credit scores have nothing to do with paying your bills on time or keeping your balances low. These are just 2 of the smoke screens hiding how banks really pull the strings on your credit scores. And here's the truth.
Never hire a credit repair agency. The next thing you know, you'll be renting forever. The credit code has finally been cracked for good. Most people have no clue that in 2025, there's a hidden law that allows any American to raise their credit scores in just weeks from the comfort of home. In fact, if you use this weird 11-word phrase, you can finally relax. Car dealers, mortgage brokers, landlords, employers, banks, even dates. They'll roll the red carpet out for you. You'll get VIP treatment at restaurants, business class upgrades at the airport, free hotel stays whenever you travel, and everything will be cheaper.
When I started, my scores were somewhere around the high 500s to low 600s, and within maybe around 6 months, I had climbed into the mid 700s. At that point, I was able to buy a house.
Ended up increasing my score by 60 points.
All the steps, I was able to take my credit score and raise it up 151 points.
There's never been a credit-boosting controversy like this in history. This secret document was just released exposing a bulletproof credit hack that's going viral on social media. Before discovering this, Mark lost his job of 20 years and was hit with repossessions, multiple accounts in collections, and 57 late payments. Today, he's in the 800 club without paying off debt, hiring a repair agency, or knowing a single thing about credit. For goodness sakes, try this trick. I know that's hard to imagine, but you must admit, it's not hard to figure out why the banks, credit card companies, and other powers that be don't want you to learn this information. The lower your score plummets, the more profits they rake in. So don't wait another second. Do yourself a favor. Tap the button below this video, and you can use this viral 5-minute credit trick right now. You'll fly through this loophole in no time and send your credit scores soaring while you unlock tens of thousands of dollars in new credit and enjoy the taste of sweet revenge against any of the loan sharks who rejected you in the past. Best of all, you'll finally be in, and a whole new world of status and opportunity will open at your feet.
My score was 595, and my scores now across the board is over 700.
My wife's scores jumped 124 points.
I'm now well into the 800.
Tap the button below this video, and you can use the viral 5-minute credit trick right now. Tap the button below this video to boost your scores before it's too late.
So that you can pull out all of those sacred gems that you have, right? And I feel like that was a big lesson for somebody when it came to detoxing. Yeah, in order for you to come back to life, okay? In order for you to come to life, you had the detox. All right, so you could be fasting, you could be detoxing your mind, body, and soul, and you're paying attention to the details, okay? And pay attention to the details of life, experiencing life as it comes along. Whatever happens at that time, you're supposed to be able to, and also being prepared for certain things. So the universe is, whoever you are, you passing a lot of tests because you're supposed to be prepared for certain things. And it's okay to ask for help. Whoever you are, you're this, I was about to say sacred being, okay? When I pointed to this card here, you passed some sort of serious test because you learned the lesson of it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to experience certain things or do your own research about life or whatever you're experiencing. I don't know if this got something to do with court. If you are experiencing something with court, all right, when it comes to family court or something like that, you're finding out new rules and shit like that, and you're seeing them like, damn, like, so that's what that mean, or that's what they doing, and you don't feel like something is fair because of whatever, blah blah blah, right? And also it's like somebody else especially if that got something to do with that, like somebody wish that they would have just worked with you out of court because of the way something got to do with court. Because court is, if it's family court or something like that, y'all on child support, somebody wish that they could just take you off the damn, they would do better with working directly with you than going through the system. And this is what somebody is learning. But somebody was so hell-bent to put you on this contract. But this is the consequences for putting you on this contract. There's somebody, this is even giving the equivalent of if your husband or ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever, paying child support or something like that, they wish they could take you off this fucking contract because the damn state taking half the goddamn money in the first place. They barely getting anything from it type of energy. They can't really do nothing with that, you know? But if this person, whoever, if they weren't being bitter at the time, or whatever this is, when they wanted you on this contract, thinking that if I had you locked in on this contract, you gotta do, right? This person should have known better that you would have did 10 times more if this contract wasn't there. But this is choices and they consequences of the contract.
Fall is fast approaching. Shop end-of-season outdoor deals at Ashley during the Labor Day sale, where you'll find outdoor favorites marked down at prices you won't believe. Shop more Labor Day deals in store and online. Only at Ashley.
Are you looking to sell your house as is without the hassle of costly repairs or realtor fees? Then listen up. We're confident in our ability to secure the cash you deserve for your home in less than 30 days. Additionally, we'll cover your monthly rent, mortgage, and moving expenses throughout the process. If you're aiming to sell quickly and avoid the complications of undervalued offers, click the button below. In just 15 seconds, answer a few questions and receive a legitimate cash offer today. Save time and frustration by bypassing realtors and investors who bring nothing but lowball offers. Click below to receive a cash offer on your property today. Our process is streamlined, straightforward, and hassle-free. Thanks, and we look forward to assisting you soon.
Right? Because the contract had everything to do with something else that probably you weren't even aware of. It's like binding you. You have to. But it's like the universe here, knowledge is that somebody was already, they would have been dead. They ain't had no problem with doing such and such and such, and you know that. But due to the fact that you chose the contract, then that's what you get the contract minimum energy. Instead of what, I don't know. This is what I'm picking up though. All right. So you could be going through that. Y'all could be getting divorces, or y'all done broke up with somebody, your baby daddy, baby mama, whatever the hell this is. But it's like, it will behoove you, right? Because somebody is realizing like that was unexpected. All right. Because in all actuality, when they put you on this contract, you was able to declare your freedom. And they like, what? They're like, yeah, you didn't know the binding contract had everything to do with releasing them. Releasing them from whatever they were doing. So they feel like it's not fair, right? They would have had more power if they never put you on the contract. This is what somebody is realizing. I don't know who the fuck that is. How teachable are you? Instead of somebody repairing something, the mind, body, and spirit, they chose something else. They chose the lesser. All right. If that was for that, if this is somebody that actually did something when it comes to them feeling like you deserve some sort of karma, that's why the universe like, no, because we did it your way. You didn't want to do it their way. You did it your way. You didn't even try to do it anybody else's way. So no. Then also, if this is like a situation where you didn't have a choice when it came to what happened in a situation and somebody thought you deserved some karma, they like, no, so-and-so had did something, they did some magic before they showed up. So that was out of their will. So they shouldn't, they should have been more self-aware maybe, but they can't get the full brunt of that punishment that you're asking for because it was induced, whatever that is, okay? Whatever that was for you guys, okay? Something was induced, it was forced. So, no, this is like the sudden shift. And then also on top of the sudden shifts, it's like, hey, you set back, and whoever you are, you're taking accountability, you are taking responsibility for the parts that you played in something, whether this has got to do with your mental health, your physical health, your whatever this is, family matters, whatever the fuck you going through, collective, okay? I don't want to keep, bouncing all around, but it's whatever, it's something you're going through or that you went through or that is leaving your life right now, basically. And somebody was hoping somebody would be aware that, troubles would be coming in if they ever found out the knowledge that you was attached to this magical inheritance. That would change every fucking thing. And that's what done happened. Everybody done see it now. Everybody see it. Everybody see who you are now. It's like, shit. Now, and they're like, look, what you want us to do? So maybe something behind the scenes is changing now because they like, wait a minute, they attached to they like, no, you can't treat them like that. I don't give a fuck. So certain shit is exempt. Certain rules are exempt for somebody. They're like, you can't do them like that. Like whatever this is. If somebody found out that you was a part of you were attached to your magical inheritance, they knew something would change because that means that you're a master now. So somebody like, we can't do that. No, only if such and such and such and such. Only blah 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 blah. Only if, right? October, somebody might find something out. Somebody could be 43. Somebody could be between the ages of 36 and 43 right now, collective. But somebody knows that this is only, that's why somebody mad. Because they know that it's a wrap for them to have any type of power or domain over something. It's like somebody got to give you your respect irregardless. It's a penalty if they don't, type of energy. Whatever this is, but they knew it. They knew troubles would be coming in if somebody found out who you was, child. Now, I don't know who this person is that's finding out. Somebody is like a master sage ass energy. Like whoever this is, they can just look you in your eyes and see who you is. Like they can just look at you. They know exactly. Like, ain't you? I mean, I know we are all different out here, but this is somebody that has a very, very powerful abilities. Okay, and the more you heal, the more it's seen. It's written all over your face of who you are, type of energy, or it's clearly seen something like, But feast of plenty. Okay, we have feast of plenty and a sacred conscience. Wow, sacred conscience, absolutely. But sacred contract here, right? Sugar honey iced tea. Choices and ain't consequences when it came to the sacred contract. Group thinking. Damn. So now everybody thinking about what they wished on you, what they wrote on this contract. It could be a whole group of people. Or people came together to do something. What they write on that contract? Wishing well. Group thinking. Maybe somebody's trying to think about how can they balance something out now. Now that they know something. 7th house could have everything to do with business partners. Could be an enemy or a relationship. Business partners or somebody was in a relationship with could be an enemy depending on the situation. In this situation, if this is like somebody, this group of people, these friends, there's an enemy amongst the group. Because they knew that you were attached to a magic inheritance. Somebody else didn't. Everybody in the group didn't know that. Yeah, so they know that something was intentional. That was intentional for them not to let the people know something about you. Group thinking and wishing well. Maybe 2 more, Spirit. Yeah, they feel like they got to make a choice. They're at a crossing right now. They got to make a choice because they stuck in the mud. Damn. Crown of games. They know game over. They got it right. Use the power. They did not use their magic right. They did something so off just to get something to go in their favor, baby. They like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. What's getting ready to happen? I'm talking about, they seen them. It's like somebody came towards someone. They seen all the blockages in front of you guys. Like, where it's like, don't go. They were already being restricted. They were already like, nope, don't do this to them. Don't, you know, they were already warned a million ways over, but they always found a way to jump over the hurdles, drill a hole, you know, in the wall or the block that they were getting. Like, it was you over here and then it was them and a big boulder. They just kept drilling through the boulders just to get to you. And it's like, what? Like, y'all really is, and then boom, whatever. They got halfway near you. They got like, like, throw it over the wall energy, right? Throw the hex bag over the wall. It'll reach them. And like, y'all are something. Let's stand all man on deck. Everybody stand on each other's shoulders. Y'all climbing up each other. This is what I'm saying. Just to throw it over the boulder that God put up. Because at first they like, oh wow, like, you really know how to protect yourself. Like, they had no idea they were being restricted from their own ancestors from doing something. But now they like, look, you already done did it. Something already done happened. Shit is already playing out. Collective learning their lessons and shit. They gonna grow and heal from something. And I don't know. We told y'all don't do the shit. Don't do it. Now they stuck in the mud. Somebody stuck. Yep. Look at that. What I said it was, y'all. They stuck in the mud. They was getting stuck. They was doing all types of shit. Walls, obstacles. But they still came towards you full-fledged, full. And nobody ever said and they thought like, well, maybe they attached to their inheritance already. Once you are already attached to their inheritance, you can't drill it off of them. You can't swipe it off. You can't do none of that. You know, it only go forward from that. You know? Now somebody realized, I'm like, damn, that's why it was a sudden shift. That's why you had passed a lot of tests. So choices and their consequences. Group thinking. They got to make a choice. They had a crossing. Which way they ready to go? They did have a choice. This could have went any way, but they chose war. Wishing well. Wow. Empty well. A wishing well is empty. It's time to replenish. Wow. Whatever this contract somebody had, yo, maybe it had everything to do with making things go in their favor. Now that it's empty, they're down to scraps. They might have had 48 wishes, now it's down to 16. You know, they at the bottom, they scraping the bottom of something. Whatever that is. Like their luck ran out. Okay? They're under judgment or something like that. Right? Yeah. Let me see something. Spirit, what are you saying with this? So they're at the tower moment. Something backfiring on them. Because how I'm looking at this right now is like the card number 16 in tarot is the tower. So there is a fiery climax approaching. Like something backfired on somebody. This contract, something backfired. Maybe also whatever contract this is that they had on somebody, they wish that they can destroy it, but they can't. They can't. They already put it out there. Somebody could be a Cancer. or something significant about Cancer season. Maybe July 17th, 16th. All right. 20th. All right. So somebody could be trying to figure out how can they destroy this fucking contract now. But it was, so everybody's thinking like, damn, like group thinking. Because you're attached to your magical inheritance or something. And they know that. So like, how can we destroy this contract? That's what somebody's thinking. They wishing they can destroy it. They wishing they can blow it up. Whatever contract this was. They trying to find a talisman or a new way to bring life back into something. But they paying attention to the details. Yeah, about something. Somebody has to adapt to somebody. Adapt to something. Coming together. Solitude. Somebody feels like if y'all come together, there will be some sort of like, somebody's going to be pushed out of something. You don't know what that means to you guys, but somebody feel like they're going to be pushed out of something, or they're going to have to move around, or if this is love, relationship, whatever. Wow. Love. If they have something to do with love or something like that. Because nothing would come from something if there's no love in something. Somebody wanted, like, if this person was being stubborn about something, they like, man, the way everything is playing out, it was destined for them, the people, to find out that you were attached to your inheritance already, or that you had a royal bloodline. This is, and maybe they just didn't want, like, maybe the person that had, okay, whoever this is, could have been a female, her last day in the light. Due to you having this magical inheritance, she's spending her last day in the light. That was unexpected. That you would pass the test, or that you would declare your freedom. And I don't know, my condolences, maybe somebody did pass away. You know, somebody knew that as soon as you got attached to this magical inheritance, that it could be a possibility. 10, bring down a complete ending, 10 of swords. They knew that. Because they knew who he was. So there could be several people, maybe even behind the scenes, like, now that so-and-so passed away, we got to figure out what we're going to do moving forward, because, you know, it was only in their name or something. Say a contract was in their name or something. I don't know, especially if this got something legally. They trying to figure out how they going to fix that. Because somebody just want to take that in the contract now, like, because what the fuck, energy. Yeah, somebody's not doing okay mentally, emotionally, because nothing was ventured and nothing was gained. Somebody want to move fast and break shit. Like, they feel like they reaping what they sow. Being involved in something. Like, they knew that they would spend their last day in the light. Like, if you passed the test, if you declared your freedom, if you got away. They knew that. Whatever that is. Yeah, book. Somebody could have went in the deepest, darkest part of some sort of book that was forbidden. They went against a contract. They went against the rules. Wow. So they created their own fate. Right? With the animal in the reverse. So somebody, it was forbidden for somebody to do something. You know? But they went against the, okay, so this is their choice. So the reason why something is happening, because if something wasn't happening the way that they wanted to see it, they went against the contract. Remember, we kept pulling that card, what are the rules and do they have to be followed, for weeks now. This person, they knew. And maybe within the weeks, they were getting blocked off, stopped off, blocked, and shit like that from the universe. But they just kept going, because they wanted to see their desires on you. Damn. And maybe that's why somebody not helping them. They even had help. But now, just like this card wanted to pop up in the reverse, somebody don't want to help them no more. All right? Maybe the people that helped them can't get out of this, whatever they all agreed to either. Damn, they all agreed to help somebody. It was forbidden. The call in the reverse. If they stop calling, so this person could still be calling people that you did help them before, but they know it's forbidden. All right, to do something now. All right. Yeah, because the children of the night is suspicious of how shit is happening right now. And that's how they know where you came from. Remember where you came from. Dreams tell stories about a fire. So somebody had a dream about a fire or dream about something here. Let it all come down. Something new will arise. How something burnt down to the ground and you still were able to get back up or something like that. Take it as it resonates, collective, but remember where you came from. The children of the night is curious of how shit is playing out right now. All right. Or is keeping a wary eye on how things are playing out. Wonders of the world. Fortune favors the blind. See what I'm saying? So if it's like, this is where they mind going. They like, it will actually be more beneficial to work with you than to do you try to take from you. This is what somebody know. It'd be more beneficial to, it's like that cheaper to keeper energy, but in a whole nother way. All right, and on a spiritual sense, it's cheaper to work with you than against you because they keep your contract has everything to do with changes and you just learning a lesson and you growing after whatever happens. You because you're mastering you're at your mastery level of self or something like that. Okay. So we got the call is in a reverse. If they stop calling. If nobody answers, will they stop calling? They keep calling to get people to help them. This could have been a person that helped them before. Have faith in others asking for help. Remember I told you it was okay for you to ask for help? So it's people that was helping somebody at first, they're not answering no more because they want to help you instead. They act like they know something is forbidden when it comes to some sort of book. Right? Reading in between the lines, if something is forbidden, they can read in between the lines about something. Whoever the children of the night is, that's suspicious of things with how everything is playing out. What's the forbidden? Yeah, somebody feel like they got to proceed with caution because people are reading in between the lines. Yeah. Something like that, collective. So somebody feel like they got to tiptoe around something. Earth. Remember where you came from. Bumping heads. Wow, I didn't even, all right. So you was bumping heads with somebody, whoever was involved in this, or people are just not in agreement to something because they remember where you came from. Like I said, they see it all over your fucking face. They remember you, right? Also, that energy of, oh, damn, I remember why I had got karma the last lifetime and why the beginning part of my life was fucked up. It's because what I had did to them type of energy. Somebody could be remembering that. They bumping heads now with people now that somebody is out of money. Somebody is trying to run. Broke ass, out of money and running. Somebody is bumping heads with somebody. Oh, shit. Somebody ran out of money. They bumping heads. I don't know what that means, running out of money. Wishing well, empty. Yeah, somebody can't wish for money. They can't manifest money or something without your energy. That's a part of the contract as well. Somebody can't manifest something without you. So people are bumping heads. And somebody's running away, like with a box over their head. They trying to run. Remember where you came from. People coming together, spreading rumors about you. A couple, remember where you came from, cuffing season and spreading rumors. Remember where you came from. Wow. Somebody that was researching the occult things is confused. Why was somebody so stubborn to try to say that you were catfishing somebody? People are starting to see that. Seeing something from a higher perspective of why they was wishing ill will on the tarot reader and trying to get them fired. And why they lied in court. It's because they was in their feelings about your upgrade. Your beauty, your pizzazz, your something. Somebody is starting to see that. They are so confused. We got toxic family dynamic. This could be the children of the night was confused for a second. Now they're starting to put the pieces together. New line of study was fake. The grass was only greener because it was fake. Relax and clear your mind. Something came to a complete end of somebody being able to get people go the wrong way when it came to a performer that came together with someone to get a level up. They're starting to see the signs from the universe, maybe your ancestors, that, yeah, something was magically meant to be, okay? Whatever happened, like I said, something was forced, right? You didn't have your hand in something, somebody did something with magic or something like that. So something is over now. You can clear your mind. All right, something coming to a complete end. Why did I put them damn cards back? Clear your mind. Something came to a complete end type of energy. What's the something? Okay. The grass was only greener because it was fake. Somebody's clearing their mind. You can relax now. What does this? Relax and clear your mind. The grass was only greener because it was fake. Relax and clear your mind. Wow, somebody is at a crossroads because someone could be getting arrested. Relax and clear your mind. Someone has gotten arrested. Now somebody has to make a decision about this large lump sum of money. You may be seeing the signs to clench your space of an obsessive person that had some weird addictions, had sexual fantasies that you was facing addictions. All right. From growing from situations. Somebody feel like you keep growing from situations. So somebody could be getting arrested, and the person that's getting arrested they're at a fork in the road. They need to make a decision. Wow, what they gotta make a decision on? Fork in the road. Okay, why did they lie about you getting kicked out of a house? They realize now that was the wrong way to go. They want to make a U-turn because they put on a whole show around cuffing season that they was going to get a level up. Now that somebody found out something was magically meant to be, they guard it now. So back to that karma shit. Somebody thought that you deserved some sort of karma. They thought that's what it was, right? They wanted you to be seen like you were getting karma, but you wasn't. Somebody behind the scenes was doing stuff because that's against the contract. They wanted to win so bad. Whatever the contract they had on you, it was like, they didn't give a shit. They just wanted to win. They ain't give a shit what they had to do. Children of the night. Made it a night they will always remember. Children of the night. What about the children of the night? They're stubborn, or someone is very stubborn and stuck in their ways. Stubborn. The children of the night see somebody as stubborn and stuck in their ways, and they're cleansing their space. Because the information is leaving them shook. They are so sorry now for something. Kicking somebody out of a house. They're sorry. Maybe the way they're going to show that they're sorry is by kicking somebody out of a group because they realize they went the wrong way with this individual. They want to apologize. They like, yeah, I didn't know. Like, cleanse your space. Like, you found your life purpose. When you cleanse your space, they knew you found your life purpose because maybe whatever they did was magically done. So a magical something that was going on, it was all done by, like, it was blockages, obstacles, but you were able to diffuse these type of things, all right, using your magic. And they knew, like, damn, the only person that can do something like that is, if you ain't, who you said you was type of energy, but you are. So somebody is stubborn now. Somebody could be paying somebody a lot of money right now to cleanse their space because they know this backfire is coming to them. Because that's the contract. Whatever the contract says, goes, contract. Wishing well, they ran out of money or they don't have no money or something like that. So now whoever, say this is the person, that was doing the work for them. They don't have no money. They don't want to talk to them. We're not friends. And even if this person was pretending to be cool with them until the money ran out, they're like, all right, like, you ain't got no money, we don't call my phone. They keep this person calling and shit. They like, why is she calling? Or why is he calling me? Like, I don't know why the fuck they calling. Somebody would have did anything. This is why this person could be getting arrested or something for lying. Somebody was lying about something, but somebody would see somebody as being very stubborn and stuck in their ways. Because everybody different. Like, whatever somebody is trying to say about you is like, you're just a different person. Like, you don't deserve whatever somebody is doing. Everybody different. Like, this is even giving them, like, so what you trying to say, about them? That's how they felt. Like, you feel like that about us too. You paying us money, to do stuff to this person. Like, what is this? Stubborn. They seeing this person as stubborn and stuck in their ways. They made it a night they will always remember because they see somebody as very stubborn and stuck in their ways. And they see something. Yep, blockages and obstacles. This person could be a person that could be going through very stubborn and stuck in their ways around Thanksgiving. Maybe this person was trying to cause a lot of blockages and obstacles, and they see why. Okay? And somebody could be being very childish, trying to cause a death to you. Or this person that's childish could have passed away. My condolences for whatever they manifested. All right, if they were trying to manifest a death on you, then that's what they got. Because they're being childish as hell. They're like, why would you do all that? They starting to see that. So around Thanksgiving, they see why, if whatever death spell that they did on you or whatever the case may be, it didn't work. Like, they started to see things from a higher perspective about what they was manifesting. Yeah, maybe around New Year's, they was mirroring similar experiences when it came to getting an upgrade. Somebody realized why somebody was so codependent on you leaving something behind. So it can look like you're negligent. Right? Like, so it's like somebody did something in steps. It was like, first, make it look like you were negligent in such a way. Then, let me implement this. And then, somebody really had a foolproof plan. This is what the children of the night is realizing. They're starting to see things from a higher perspective. Yep, somebody that's facing addictions was facing addictions to casting spells. That's over. Somebody that was facing addictions, they starting to see this person was facing addictions to casting spells on you for money. For a toxic family dynamic. Yeah. By Halloween, these people are going to get caught up because the person that they're hiring behind the scenes knows that they're desiring to get you, why they're desiring to get you fired. and they're shocked, and they could have blocked communication from them. Whether this is your blood family or what, like this is like they want to suck you dry by any means necessary, and they have to have you in a weakened state to get it. So they are desperate at this point, and the children of the night is looking at somebody, the ringleader, the person that's in charge of all of the mess. Okay, like what's with you on? Like, why are y'all so addicted to casting spells on them? It's like spell at the 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 spell. It's like back to back to back to back to back to back to back. Nobody, as much magic that has been done on you, collective, no, it has not been done. It has never been seen, man. Normally, also what they're seeing by this is like, that's why we got to keep redoing this shit, is because you're attached to your magical inheritance. And you could get hurt for that. Okay? That's what somebody is saying. Like, bro, like, that's why someone so passed away. Like, they don't care the casualties that happen in between time and the meantime, as long as they have the money to cleanse their energy from the backfires and cleanse to protect them from it hurting them in such a way, type of energy. Right? But no, somebody like, something not right. Children of the night, like, nope, something not right. Somebody's hella suspicious of how things is playing out right now. Hella suspicious right now. Because they watching for the signs from the universe about this copycat. This could be the person that had spent their last day in the light. The universe is telling them to block this copycat. They missed a major piece about this copycat. The copycat missed a major freaking piece. Yeah, that people are leaving it behind. Because access is denied, they're going the wrong way with somebody. So somebody is suspicious by how things are evolving. No more. Look at that. There will, like I said, there will be no more black magic on somebody. So about October, somebody is going to spend whoever this person is, they in trouble, bro. Someone will not be casting no work on you in October. Okay? Because whatever work they already did, they already got the message that they better stand down or else. And whoever these people are, they don't play that. Especially whatever is going on now that everybody got the tea to something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because somebody's actions is catching up to them by October. For hiring all these people to do spells on you. And the universe was just sitting back. And this could be somebody else collective. This might not even be you. This could be somebody that's a part of the children of the night that passed the test. They're starting to see something from a higher perspective. They like, you know what? Okay. Yeah, they like, you know what? This could be that. This is like that group that was against you or something like that. The groups, however many people was involved, people are starting to take a step back. Like, you know what? Let me look at this. Okay. So they're getting the signs that to stop doing the black magic or something. Wow. And somebody else is at their breaking point now. That people will no longer be casting spells on you, collective. Yep. They're at their breaking point because that means that they're binded to their current situation while you celebrate. Somebody was celebrating at one time when everybody was jumping to conclusions without all the information. They had no idea that things would come to a complete end and they would be kicked out of something by October. Yeah. And they just won't put everything on them. The odd man out. I mean, since she was the one that brought you to the group thing. Yeah. And this could have been somebody that was close to them. That knew about what her plans to do to you. And she knew something was wrong. She like, man, I'm telling everybody. I'm going to just go to the head of the person and tell them how stubborn somebody has been causing blockages for somebody. Yeah, and they're like, I'm afraid also that this person is addicted to this black magic stuff. Like kind of energy. They went to the top of something. brought awareness to the group. That's what I'm hearing. So this is like, shit, they seen the way something was about to go. You smart, they smart. Shit, they seen what was happening. They like, let me save my own ass. Look. And now that this person don't have the kind of money that they had, people are running away from them. And it's like people bumping heads. And this, whoever this is, that's no longer, they could have got all their magical abilities stripped from them. And they at their breaking point because they're feeling binded to whatever they did to you. They feel bound to that. Somebody at their breaking point. Things are becoming too much to bear. So they're suspicious, whoever this is. Yep, catfish. Somebody was not who they appeared to be in this toxic family dynamic. Everybody know that they got to proceed. Well, not everybody. This person know they got to proceed with caution for stirring these people the wrong way. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, the skeletons is out. Now somebody could be telling somebody go apologize for trying to get you fired. They're shocked how childish this person was being. But the childish person is seeing that death is near. It's an ending of them ever getting a level up because you found your life purpose. And they've been codependent on blackmailing you. Wishing ill will on. Now people are wishing ill will on the copycat. So, the quirky part of how this is playing out for you is show gratitude to the universe because that's how they got caught. I know this is a very crazy way. But they had to catch the criminal. They had to catch the weakest link, even if they look like the strongest at some point. And the fact that whoever she is literally dragged these people into it to bring them all down with her, oh, hell no. Somebody not with that. They're not with that at all. At all. At all. Okay? They're not with that shit. It's like all they feel like somebody been catfishing somebody. They're at their breaking point because someone is not who they appear to be. This person in the toxic family dynamic. Somebody can be toxic as hell. Wow, and they came right out. As you try to inspire someone to be more balanced, they went left. They went left. Maybe people see that you inspire people to be balanced or be fair or something like that, or you're just a fair person. Wonders of the world. What's the wonders of the world? Fortune favors divine. Okay. Somebody knew naturally. See what I'm saying? Naturally, you were very generous to an ex-lover, and that got revealed. Oh, this could be an ex-lover, even when y'all wasn't dealing with somebody. That's why they breaking this contract. This is like somebody, like, I don't know how they did this or how they found all this shit out. It's like strapping somebody down and digging in the crates and taking their phone, hacking their shit, finding certain shit, like, and somebody can't believe what they finding. They can't believe. Because First House says that you was very generous to this person. That got revealed that this person was a gold digger. That's why you walked away. These people, whether this is family members or ex-lover, whoever these people are. And their attitude towards your change is because of how very beautiful you are. Collective. Yeah. How beautiful you are. You had a glow up or something like that. You had a rebirth. Someone's attitudes towards change has everything to do with you being gorgeous. And they confident that you ignored a groupie because you are this role model energy. This person wanted to, I guess, I don't know, they were being a groupie because you're a role model. You're very inspirational to others and you have a positive rapport to people. A lot of people fuck with you. So this is why somebody's putting all the pieces together, like why they doing this to you in the first place. Has a lot to do with jealousy. A lot. You know? Like that's the main, biggest, you know? Because it's not about, because fortune favors divine. These people want you around because they know you're very generous. But it's like, I don't want to respect you. Just give it to me. Give me your money. Give me your hard earned. Give me whatever I want while I treat you like trash. Knowing that you, what? Like, you know, like somebody asked me, so crazy. Somebody had asked me in the comments, like, why you don't post a lot of pictures? You know, we only see you every once in a while, Empress Bella. Like, why you don't be, man, if y'all knew what the fuck I've been through, y'all would understand why I don't post pictures. I'm talking about, it was a point in time, I used to take a lot of pictures collective. And I'm talking about before I even knew that they can take your pictures and do work on them and all this, that was way before that. You know, I had no idea on how to protect your pictures from doing that type of attack and shit like that. I had no idea about these types of things because I don't think like that. Like, I don't think like sinister. So of course I didn't know that people could do that. So for some reason, somebody feels as though like when they was doing that, when people were like taking my pictures, y'all, they was taking my pictures, they was doing all type of work on them. I was just like, fuck it. But I also knew, right? I also knew that behind the scenes with certain people, right? They always knew I was a very attractive person. And why I don't show myself here on camera is because on my other platforms when I used to do it, it was like nobody would even hear the message. And I'm here to get a message from the divine, right? So I'm like, fuck that. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just get a message to the divine or whatever, because the people I used to be around from my past, baby, they swore everything was done by my looks. Like I just was just look. That's it. I'm just a look. Everything. The only reason why I got this far in life was because of, like, I didn't want that stigma on me. I didn't want nobody to ever say the reason why I got my followers is because of how I look. I know that might sound crazy, but when you learn certain lessons, you learn them and you just don't go back and do it again. But inadvertently, it made me feel like I had to hide myself from the world. You understand what I'm saying? Which I know was like clutch for several people behind the scenes because of how they perceive me in the first place. Because if I just showed up being myself, you know, like people will say, oh, this is that, you filters and this and that. Like, they know. Like, these people know. Like, there ain't no fucking filters and all that. They know it's real. So the thing about it is, whoever you are, you could have experienced something like that from exes that didn't want nobody to ever want you, right? Because in whatever this story is, it had a lot to do with your exes, because we seen ex-lovers, you were very generous to somebody, right? And they didn't want, no, they know how you was, and they know anybody would treat somebody like you perfectly right. So what do? What kind of spell they do? Do a spell to keep them in isolation, right? Hide them from the world so nobody would never be interested in them, and they just keep giving to me. That's the purpose of this whole spell work somebody was doing on Collective. They just wanted you to keep giving to them until you was old and gray, right? And nobody wants you. They give you half-ass love. But if somebody knew that you were very nurturing, kind, loving, and giving, that's like a man's like, what? I can have all of that in one woman? They didn't want nobody to know that. And that's what they know about this toxic family dynamic. This could be your family members. This could be your ex-lover, somebody you had a family with. Take it as a resonance. All right? But they wanted to take and not give you anything. Not give you anything, collective. Just completely deplete you. The men had their reasonings and the women had theirs. All right? You're a threat. If they man see you, then they man gonna want you. You just shine so bright. Why your skin so clear? What you been doing? That's why all the beauty spells be going on. Because they want to fuck up your beauty so bad. Why you think that card come out all the time? And then they see you going through a body transformation, getting fit, and they like, fuck. We done did all these fat spells and beauty spells, but somehow you just take care of yourself, right? So somebody could have been asking a lot of freaking questions, and they know now what's really going on. Because your shine collective, divine masculine, divine feminine, whoever you are, is unmatched. It's because you have royalties flowing through your blood right now. Yeah. You have your royal ancestors' bloodline energy really growing like your royalty, and they can just see it. And the more you heal yourself, the more people can see it. Hence why they've been trying so hard to keep you hidden from the world. Like, why you not dating? Why you not, you're a good vibe. Like, you bring joy and peace everywhere you go. They don't understand it. Now they do. Somebody getting all of the tea. Yup. These people been projecting on you, pointing out things that they was doing, saying it was you. Ain't that some shit, collective? And they feel like this is crazy. Because they hid you so freaking well. Somebody feel like they hid you so well. Oh, my, listen, collective, I'm not even like, I told you that because I ain't lying. You keep shining. Your light irritates the fuck out of these people, toxic demons. Okay? Your beauty is just like, come on. That's why somebody is a groupie to you. Because you could have broke up with somebody and went off grid, and somebody could have been like, or you just stopped dealing with people. Since you stopped dealing with somebody, you've been off grid, or they've been wanting you off grid. Because they talk so much shit about you. If they knew, okay? If they knew, if people knew that the reason why they was feeling this way about you, you know, it's like, even if you look at this card, it's like a big gorilla back ass person and this beautiful young lady in his hand. And he like, she mine. No, the fuck, she's not. Okay? And this is what somebody need to get through their thick ass head. You're single. You could have been single for a while and this person still haven't let you go. And they just being a groupie now. They worried about people being groupies of yours or people liking you or something like that because you inspire people. So this person, that's crazy. So this person hates the fact that you inspire people. So they call them groupies. So they calling your followers, oh, y'all just being groupies. And they like, man, I used to though. That's the key word. And your light irritates the fuck out of their demons. And it stresses them out. I cannot, to everybody knowing that you're very high vibrational. And they are spiritual haters that's been trying to finesse the system and finesse everybody else. Damn. Spirit, oh, wow. So your light irritate their demons, right? And this is stressing somebody out because the person that's stressed is the one that was trying to copy everything that you did. Everybody knows that you are high vibrational. Everybody is woke by you, about you. Why your light irritate their demons. This person want to be you. Whoever this is, a part of this toxic family dynamic. They're a spiritual hater. Hating on your beliefs, not liking your untraditional and unconventional. They're uncomfortable with your spirituality. But they still was trying to finesse people to stay away from you. 6th house, what someone does on a routine, but they're no longer going to be able to do that on a routine now that people know that you love yourself. Because people know that you're high vibrational now. They know that you love yourself. They know. They see it. Yeah. So now they done met they match. A distorted masculine met they match. Yeah. Because there's other people that's better, like out here for you guys or something like that. Mentally, friends, lovers, whatever. Now that somebody know that you high vibrational, somebody like, oh yeah, no. A distorted masculine that abused you, that's a slacker, met they match. Because now somebody else is all up in their business. And this is how they found out you were very generous to this ex-lover. And everything that you own, claim, and your money, everything is due to your own self-worth. And they wanted to control that. They wanted to control how things change for you in life. Because you being beautiful and confident, you ignoring somebody. They wanted people to ignore the evidence of a distorted feminine that was a fake friend that was you talking good shit. So it's a man and a woman, a distorted feminine and a distorted masculine that was doing dumb shit. Well, they met they match because somebody all up in this distorted masculine business. They met they match. Yep. And they understand how they were saying stuff about you is because they were stalking you. They could be stalking this man that was spreading lies about you. Damn, how that feel? It came from you being stalked to them. This person that was spreading a bunch of lies about you is being stalked. They met they match because the person is stalking them because they spread a bunch of fake news about you. Yeah. And maybe because they knew your ranking in society or something. Your social class. All right. And maybe this person was lying about who they was as well. 10th house. That's why somebody is divorcing somebody and going off grid because somebody had spread a bunch of lies and they all had a hidden agenda. 7th house. They did it all for clout. This person you was in a marriage or relationship with or a business partner did it all for clout, and that's what got revealed. Because you don't deal with this person. For some of y'all, this is like an old boss, an ex-boss. All right. For some of y'all, somebody you worked with, or what else can you have? An ex-landlord or something like that. Somebody that y'all had, like, and they spreaded a bunch of lies about you to their friends or whatever this is. We got the phone call in a reverse. If nobody answers, will they stop calling?